What's the purpose of a cask in whiskey making? In short, it's transformation. Casks aren't just containers, they're catalysts. Over time, they shape a whiskey's color, flavor, character. They add depth, they add complexity and nuance, not just giving flavor to the whiskey, but also taking away unwanted characteristics. Scotch whiskey casks are always made of oak, and namely, there are two key types. The most common is Quercus alba. This is American white oak. It's grown in North America and the USA. It imparts a golden character and flavors of coconut and vanilla. And then there's Quercus robur, which is European oak, and it gives a spicier character, an often darker or redder color to the amber hues of the whiskey. In Scotland, casks are almost always reused or refilled. So they come to Scotland predominantly from either the bourbon or sherry industries, and the history of where they've been matters. Ex-bourbon barrels will impart sweetness, caramel, popcorn, vanilla, while sherry casks will impart richer flavors of Christmas spice and dried fruits. To legally be called whiskey, the spirit has to spend a minimum of 3 years in an oak cask, but often it's far longer. And the longer the spirit matures in its cask, the more it interacts with the wood and the wood seasoning. In Scotland, casks can be refilled and reused multiple times. So the fresher the barrel, the more color and the more flavor you put into that whiskey. The more the barrel is reused, the less impact it will have on the whiskey and its maturation. So what does it mean to own a cask? Unlike a bottle, cask ownership gives you access to the whiskey as it evolves. A whiskey's age statement denotes the amount of time it spends in a barrel. Once it's in a bottle, it ceases to age. Owners can choose when to bottle and whether to bottle at natural cask strength or lower, or whether to re-rack the cask and finish in a different wood type. Casks are assets that an owner can nurture, producing a whiskey that you can shape the journey of. At Sotheby's, we work directly with cask owners, from private collectors to distilleries, to value, prepare, present these rare casks to the global market. We've been at the forefront of some of the most valuable whiskey cask sales in auction history, and now we're offering the opportunity for collectors to procure casks from us via private sales as well as auction. Whether you're selling one or starting a collection, we bring expertise and trust and reach. Every cask currently available at Sotheby's is one that I have either personally tasted or I visited in its warehouse. In every cask, there's not just whiskey, there's story, there's craft, and there's potential.